Well, I don't know if anybody's watching yet, but I'm trying to get this other window to open. I seem to be having troubles with it. Oh, there it goes. Now it's working. It says I got 5 watching. Well, looky there. Greg, hello world. Claude, Thomas, Jody. Why is it buffering? Is it buffering? I hope it's not buffering too bad. I really don't. Let me work this out here, guys. I'm still trying to get this done. Trying to get this all working the way it needs to be. Hello, Mr. Ken. You tuned in to watch me smoke. Right on. Good for, well, you know what? Here, just for that. There you go, buddy. I'm glad you're here. I really am. In fact, I'm opening up my email box and I got to go here and I got to go here and I got to go here and I got to do, what have I got to do? Oh yeah, I know what I got to do. I got to do this. I got to say copy and then I got to go back over here and I got to add this and then I got to hit that. Then I got to hit that. There we go. Ken and Claude, check your email. Greg, let me see here. Compose. Have I got you here? Yes, I do. Greg, I'm just going to put a 1 in the subject line and I'm going to hit Control V and I'm going to say send. Greg, check your email. All you guys. Yeah. Preparing for TNL. So you'll be half listening, headphones on, but you'll look over for smoke rings. Well, Ken, I just sent you an invite. You could at least come in and say hello. Brent, hello there. Tater, hello there. Thomas. And I'm using Hangouts because it's a lot easier here at the hotel to do that. So, preparing for TNL. Geez, it's only Wednesday night, Ken. I know you spend all week preparing, though. Yeah, we need to get, Ken, you need to at least just let us watch. That's a good idea, Greg. Yeah, I switched to the dark side. I'm using Google Hangouts because it's a lot easier for what I got going on right now. Warm bed with electric blanket. What kind of wuss are you? I'm not going to complain. I had an electric blanket on my bed in my big sleeper truck to warm that up before I'd climb in it too. The only reason you didn't get the Osmo Pocket because you need a waterproof, non-removable battery was a bummer. Mark, that battery in that Osmo Pocket lasts for frickin' ever, man. And yes, the DJI release on the 15th is going to be the action cam. That's what it's sounding like from a couple of different sources. So I was hoping for a submersible based on their image, but it's going to be a submersible action cam. Did I see Claude? Yeah, I saw Claude. I sent you an email, Claude. Yep, I surely did. What do we got here? Link not working. What do you mean the link's not working? It's going to be about, I think it's going to be about 400 bucks, Tater. Link not working. Okay, let me try this again. Let me click off of that. How do I click off of that? There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to click that, copy, and is anybody else having trouble with the link not working? Link failed. All right. Let me try to do that again. Reply. Ken Heron, Greg, Kunert, Lloyd, Mendenhall, Control V. It does look like an awful big link. I just sent it again, guys. Let me know if it works. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. I appreciate it. There was your smoke rings, Ken. I hope you saw them. Huh. Well, link is no good. How about the link I posted in the chat? Does that work? Because I'm copying it right off the Google Hangouts thing up here. What if I click this? I don't want to mess with that. That one not good either. Okay. All right. Let me try something else here. Hang on. Let me go look at this and say copy. Oh. Well, how do you send a link, Claude? Did they change something? Wow, Mark, I'm glad it went by you. No, you should be able to send it in one email to a whole bunch of people. Hey, Chris. Let's see here. Share this link. Control C. Okay. Let me try that. I'm going to put that link in the chat. See if that works, guys. Man, you guys had some bad weather, huh?
I'm here.
Okay. Hello, Claude. Bad weather, huh?
Yeah, it started working. Oh, Greg Cooner's here now.
Yep, Greg's in.
I gotta turn off the sound on my YouTube. So there.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Howdy, Greg.
Hello, Ken, if you're listening. I
Greg,
loved
do
your
you have
video.
audio? I have no audio on you, Greg.
And I've never sounded better.
There
Oh,
you
now,
go.
yeah, you
Now
never
you're
sounded
working.
better. That's right.
Now you're working.
How you doing, guys?
Oh,
Doing good. How are you, sir?
good.
Spectacular. Except that it's cold.
I heard you say you had an electric blanket.
Yeah, I was just. It's my wife's day off today as well. We're both at home and yeah, cuddling up in bed. Certainly better than watching you old fart.
Well, what the hell are you doing here then? If you had the chance to cuddle with your wife, sounds to me like you're the fart.
It's all good.
So, what do you think about the release, the action camera that DJI is going to release?
It's a camera.
Yeah, they cured the fisheye issue and the image stabilization,
Mm.
and they're making an action camera that probably will have a case to go underwater with.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see what they saw. But you know what? I've got an exclusive. I have a prediction. I don't know if this is right or not. I'm just going to speculate. But anyway, when I'm on DJI and I saw that battery pack that closes around the Osmo.
Yeah,
Just imagine.
I've seen one of those in person.
Just imagine if that was available in something that had a transparent end to it, so you can just Osmo now goes underwater. Anyway, it was an idea.
Make it watertight. Well,
yeah.
It's got a USB port in the bottom of it though, so
yeah, but you can get USB port covers. That's doable.
Yeah, they'd have to do something with that.
It was just a cool idea. I like, exploring the possible.
Well, I got Greg on here. I was talking to Lloyd. What about an Inspire 3?
Actually, there is a drone.
Right.
Just don't know if it's going to be released on the 15th with the camera or not. But there is a drone coming.
Right.
Mm.
And I think Greg knows what the drone is, but I'm not sure.
I know.
Don't you?
Yeah, the Inspire 3. Remember, we saw it at the store.
Yeah, when you're in the Philippines or something, I heard you heard about it.
That was in Korea.
Claude,
okay.
Claude, you need more light. No, it's going to be something between the Spark and the Inspire 3. Wiedemann, hello.
By the way, hello, Ken. Have fun with your editing.
I think Ken should come on here. I'm going to drop the link in chat again.
I know that Ken is, I know his preparation routine. He's doing his mental exercises at the moment, right? He's sitting down as doing his Buddha meditations and guru meditations. And
Yep.
And he's watching props fly through the air.
Hey, Mike Brown.
Yeah. Anyway, just getting a drink.
No, Tater, it's not going to be the Mavic Air Deuce.
There we go.
Yeah, let's come on, Claude, get yours
Mugs
up there.
at 40 paces.
I have a Rodney Bell cup. It's out in the other room.
Well, that's not fair. You got to have your own coffee mug.
I don't have my own. I've been too busy trying to get a channel going.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Well, you guys keep me on these live streams for like 8 hours at a time. I get shut off by YouTube, and that's restart.
Yeah,
we kept you. Yeah,
that's what happened today. I was on, and after 7 hours and 59 minutes, it shuts you off. So you have to restart. We're eating hot sauce on Oreo cookies.
And
Okay.
and Lloyd was doing Oreo cookies with hot sauce and Vegemite on them.
Speaking of which, I have written to Vegemite. I've written to them and I've asked them for a sponsorship deal. Right?
Yeah.
Being the great Aussie patriot that I am, you know, we'll have competitions every week and send out the Vegemite as the prize for the competitions. And the only catch is you've got to do a video of you eating it. So you Yanks, get ready, brace for impact.
Hey, I'm ready. I liked it.
Mm.
I did the Vegemite challenge at Lloyd's house, and I liked it.
I haven't tried it, but I've seen Lloyd's facial expression the first time he tried it. So,
Yeah.
I didn't have any bad reaction the first time I tried it. In fact, my comment was, hell, I kind of like that. So,
look, all I can say is we eat it from the moment we're born. You get a baby's dummy and you go and dip it in Vegemite. Here, suck on this.
yep.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Mm.
Come on, Ken. Come on,
he
Ken.
won't come on. You realize he's got to do his mental exercises and stretches and.
Well, if he comes on here, he wouldn't be so stressed, and it'll just fall into place for him.
He could let us watch. I mean, he could turn the camera on.
Oh, you voyeur, you.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
You like to watch.
I don't have a problem with watching.
He was doing that today. He was watching out his window when he's on my live stream today.
I was sharing too, though, wasn't I?
Yeah, but it was just the hind end of your truck. We didn't see the girl.
Well, all you had to do was get past the ass end of my truck and you just saw the girl.
So what was that? I've got to get past your ass and then I'd see the girl? Have you got
Yeah, that was it. Tater, if you go to Ken's house, you have to pay to play those pinball machines. All those pinball machines he was showing off, you got to put quarters in the bloody things.
That's how he supports his hobby.
That's right.
Yeah, I saw his video where he was taking me through his new house, and I saw all of his pinball machines and stuff sitting there. His library was really nice too. He's got a massive library.
Yep.
By the way, speaking of Ken, I've actually got a friend of mine outside his house right now, and I'm just going to do a live cross. We're going to go and have a look. There we go. Outside Ken's window. Let's have a look.
Uh-huh.
I got to get this freaking.
Oh, hang on. That's Ken looking at us. Wrong way around.
Let me lock this. That's not Ken.
You ain't going to goad him into coming on here.
Are you sure it wasn't Ken?
Wrong color of hair.
Yeah, you need to get a guy that's creepy. Mark,
show it again, Greg. I'll lock your camera on this time.
There we go. There he is. Oh, he's gone.
Peeping Tom got caught. Yeah, Norman Bates is what it looked like.
He's back. He's back. He keeps peeking and closing the blinds. You gotta lock the camera on him. He's looking in the window, looking at us again. Oop, he just closed it up. That could be my neighbor too, you know.
So we need to get Sophie on here. It's probably wee hours of the morning for her though, right?
Oh, Sonia, you mean?
Sonia, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, she's probably sleeping.
She'd have a good time with Greg.
He's trying, Greg. He's trying to steal my co-host.
Huh?
He's trying to steal my co-host.
Mel is.
Yeah. She's British and she's really outgoing.
Forget it. You don't want to be talking to Britain at this time of the day. Unless it's one of those kind of shows.
What is it, about 10 in the morning for you, Greg?
11:30 at the moment.
Okay. I wasn't too far off. So 11:30 in the day. What the hell are you still doing in bed?
What do you think?
Like I said, if I've got a choice, but anyway.
I ain't go there.
Oh, come on, Claude. So,
well, what do you think he's doing in bed this time of day?
Yeah, right.
So, Claude, what's the name of this co-host of yours?
Her name is Nature's Beauty. Hers her YouTube channel. Her name is Sonia.
Sonia. I've actually got a camera from there as well. Just a moment. Let me see if I can bring that one up.
Let me.
Oh, here we go. I got to switch screens so I can see the Hangouts ones. There we go. She's a blonde, though.
Maybe I got next door.
That's the next room over from Mel's.
Anyway.
You still haven't goaded Ken into coming on.
Nope. Haven't even seen him in chat.
Oh, that's right. I should probably get chat up here, eh?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mark Rogers, I'm turning in.
Actually, you know what? That's a really good thing to try and do. Mel.
Yeah.
How would you feel about trying to get your chat room up on my screen? You know, it didn't work last week, right? On my show?
I don't know. What are you talking about? I didn't see your show last week. I had to watch the replay.
Yeah, so the chat didn't work on my show. We were trying to get it working, had someone else logging in. We were going to have Jeff Sills to log in and control it remotely. Okay. And it didn't work. He couldn't see it at all. So if I go and start up the stuff and then put it on the bottom of my screen here, you know how to log into it. We'll get you to test it in about 5.
I don't know if I got enough internet to support it, but I'll try.
It doesn't use much. It's pretty lightweight, that part of it. Let me just kill. I've got too many windows open here.
Yeah, so if I open this one.
It's not ready yet.
Okay.
Hold your horses.
All right.
Claude, have a chat to him for a while. Don't go back. I'll be right away.
Okay.
I can close that then.
We can talk about Oz by Drones here, Mel.
Yeah, that's right.
He's not listening.
No. I'd rather talk to
talk about
Ken though.
What? He spends all day in bed, you know, and stuff like that. You know, I don't know.
You know, I'm always ready for action. I even had the Oz by Drone shirt on while I was there.
That's scary.
Did you guys like the 1,000 subscribers video I posted thing?
You know, I got to check. I could have swore I've been subscribed to your channel, but you know how YouTube is. A lot of times they tend to remove people.
So this was a video I posted late last night for people who don't yet have 1,000 subscribers, teaching you how to live stream from your drone, even though YouTube has blocked that.
Oh yeah, we heard about. We were talking about that today.
Yeah, we were talking about that today on his show, Greg.
On my live stream today about that actually.
Did you see the video?
I didn't get a chance to because I was running the show, and when I got done, I was trying to upload some a video, but I was going to go check out your. I am subscribed to you, by the way, so I was going to check out the link right here and see how it works. But we were kind of talking about. I guess somebody that actually tried it was in the chat. So
that would have been Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris was my initial tester.
Right.
Because I couldn't test, obviously, because I've already hit 1,000, but I wanted to try and, you know.
Yeah, Chris Hope is here right now, too.
Yep, he is.
Titler.
There goes the train by again.
Miss Judy says hi and sends her love. That's wonderful. I like that. Miss Judy likes me for some reason. And it works well, huh, Chris? I have no doubt.
I got to set my chat for live chat too. Dang it! Don't want to get behind the thing here. Mark Rogers, is that a semi in your pocket?
Yep.
You're in a semi honk.
Yep. Train horns. Okay, I have to go here and I have to copy this. Control C. And then I have to open this. Are you ready yet, Greg?
Not quite yet. Getting interrupted by other stuff.
Hey,
I may not. I may
Mel?
not be able to open the thing to do it,
Mel?
Greg.
Mel?
Yeah,
Lloyd,
Claude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lloyd's here.
Lloyd's here?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Oh, well, we'll get Lloydie to do it.
Yeah, we'll get Lloydie to do it. I can't open the gizmo.
But I'm not quite there yet, so.
Let me get this and say Control C and say Control V in chat. There you go, Lloyd. There's the link.
He's got the link. He definitely knows it.
Not for Hangouts. It's different.
Yeah, but the video that you're in, you just cut and paste it from the thinger. Oh, you mean to get him to come in?
For your
here.
thing,
yeah.
to get him to come in here, he's got to have the Hangouts link.
Got
Keep up, Greg. Keep up. Keep up.
Got it. Social Pro.
I'm just sitting here watching the chat, seeing what's going on out there.
Yeah, Lloyd, we're going to have you do the chat thing in my live stream. If you don't mind. Greg wants to test it. He said that Jeff Sills couldn't get it to work last week. And I don't know why, Greg, but sometimes it works for me and sometimes it don't.
Well, I can't help it with your inability to get it.
Get it up.
To work. I didn't say that.
I was talking about your thing doesn't work, not mine.
Well, all I can say is Lloyd gets it happening every week. Okay, it's Lloyd, you know how to do it.
You know, if we talk about Ken enough, maybe he'll show up.
He was in chat. He's in here. Let me see if he's still here. Or maybe he left. I don't know.
You said he had to get ready for his show.
No, he's still here.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Media files, network, chat.
I gave him another teaser. I sent him a link again.
Yep, I see that. Let's see how long it takes him. He should do is come in and say hi.
He just posted a video, best of TNL. So I know he's at his desk.
He's probably ignoring us, you know.
He said he would have the headset on listening.
Yeah, I know.
So
Okay.
I have it on good source that the action camera that DJI is releasing tomorrow is a pretty awesome little camera. I talked to a guy that held one in his hand, filmed with it, played with it, checked it out. So it's supposed to be pretty good.
51 Drones had a live stream tonight, I think it was.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what he said. An action cam. But he said he'd love to see the submarine, you know, but
oh yeah. Somebody commented that on my video too.
Yeah. And he'd love to see the submarine, but he thinks what it's.
Oh my goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen,
we are blessed.
It's the absolute Panamatic Mr. Ken Heron.
Yay! The crowd goes wild.
Hey, what are you crazy fellers doing?
Oh, talking about you.
Goofing off.
Just hanging out with my Henry here.
Hi, Henry.
Oh, you're at the house. Hell, I thought you were at your office working.
Yeah, I'm going back there. I just had to come back here and let him out real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not too annoying.
That's not what?
That sounds too terribly annoying.
I'll turn it down.
Grumpy's here
And
too.
wait for it. We've got one more. You know who's entered the room when you hear the fart.
Is that Lloyd?
Yes. Hey, Ken.
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
You look especially grumpy today.
Yeah.
So how you liking the new house, Ken?
Oh, it's great. It's great.
When are you going to move your office over there?
On the 14th of February.
Oh, really? You're going to keep that at the studio?
I don't know. I just have to wait and see. It's a whole big deal. It would be to uproot all that stuff.
It would. I've seen it. You've got a massive amount of gear, but just think, you wouldn't have to travel back and forth.
Yeah, but just think, he'd need to go and get shares in the electricity company, so all the money he pays, he gets back out of the shares.
I'll be honest with you. As soon as I'm able to do YouTube full time, I will move the stuff here.
Hey,
And
Ken,
that will be when, Mr. Ken?
I don't know. I can tell you that Thursday Night Live just got another sponsor. LoomCube came aboard, so we're real excited about that.
That's
Sweet.
awesome.
Yeah.
so
Very
anyway, Ken,
And the way Ken complains to everybody about them holding their phone vertical, and what does he do? He holds his phone vertical.
Yeah.
I did that because you guys are doing it, aren't you? I can't tell. My phone's about dead, so I'm tethered to the wall here. I can't really turn it without unplugging it.
We're all on PCs. We're not using our phones.
Oh, there you go. Okay, all right.
hey, Ken, we were talking about you today. We saw your video where that prop flies off.
I talked to that dude from the company, and he called me about an hour after I posted it, and I thought he'd seen it, but he hadn't.
Oh, no.
So he called me to give me the details about the drone and all this stuff, and I said, well, I already posted my video. He goes, oh, my goodness, that was fast. And I said, have you seen it? And he said, no, not yet. Looking forward to it. And I said, well,
Not so much.
But he's a super nice guy, and they're aware of the problems that they're having, and they're going to work on it. And they're really gracious about my video. You know, I had to be honest about it. The prop flies off. I'm not going to ignore that.
Yeah. Kind of looks bad on you when you do that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
I got paid to take this. Prop flies off. Just ignore that.
Yeah. Well, they didn't pay me.
It's a non-essential piece of equipment, you know, non-essential.
Yeah, it was an actually true review. They didn't pay me or anything. I don't do those kind of reviews. If people pay me to do stuff, I won't do that because I'm.
Oh, I would, but I have no shame.
Oh,
Speaking of reviews, Ken, you gave away one of these a little while ago, and you posted in my channel you should run over it with your car to prove how strong it is. Well, I'm doing that later on today.
okay, very good.
So anyone who wants to win it, be aware that it may be a little bit squashed.
Well, when you run it over, make sure that you don't have the tires on your car. Do it with rims only.
But wait, Ken, I thought I'd make it more interesting, and I hadn't told you this. You know, ladies and gentlemen, don't try these kind of things at home, running over objects with your car. It could be dangerous. They could pop out and hit somebody, or you could make it even more dangerous and have your wife driving. With her learner's permit sticker on the back.
You're going to lose the two female viewers you have.
Whoops.
Whoops.
So, hey, I got to skedaddle here in a minute, but what's with this new DJI camera? Is it worth anything?
Yes, it's going to be an action camera. They cured the fisheye from the GoPro because they're using their lenses and stuff.
Yeah.
And they've got apparently it's either watertight or it's got a watertight case.
How big is it?
A little bit bigger than a GoPro.
Like a session?
Bigger than that maybe.
Okay, I'm a fan of the session.
I know that I know that my source held it in his hand, filmed with it, played with it, said it was really good, solid equipment.
Huh.
And
Well,
it's going to be like $400 probably retail.
okay. Yeah,
Now,
I
is
thought
that-
they were I thought they were putting out a submarine or something too.
Well,
That's
is-
exactly what I was hoping for. But
is that the one that attaches to the Inspire 3 Mini 2?
Greg, you didn't break your NDA and tell everybody about the Inspire 3, did you? I thought you only told me that.
Look, we only ordered that. We only placed the order for you. That's all.
Okay, good. Yeah, don't tell anybody about that Inspire 3 coming out next month. Oh, darn!
And the Phantom 5. Don't forget that.
Well, hey, there's a newer version even coming out now next week. At least the guy that cleans the toilets over at SEMA, who's married to the woman who cleans the toilets
whose
over
boyfriend
DJI.
has a relationship with.
Right,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, that's you know who I'm talking about, Greg, right?
Yeah.
Anyways,
that guy.
there is a mini version 2 of the Inspire 3 coming out.
I'll give you some scoop. The Inspire 3 will have another version, the Inspire 3D. So you can film in
we can film in 3D now.
yeah, totally 3D. Yeah,
Oh,
cameras.
man.
Yeah, start
Hi,
that room.
Sonari.
It does not pay to get all of us in a room together. You know that.
It is what it is.
Scary.
Yeah.
And
All right, you guys.
And I heard
It's world famous.
they're making an Inspire Double D too, or something. I heard too.
It's still in
No, that
research.
was the last
That one is still in research and double development.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head out. I gotta make the donuts.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, Ken, for coming by.
All right. See you
Good
later.
seeing you, Ken.
Bye,
Ken.
Henry.
All right, bye. And bye.
Bye bye.
I can.
Oh my God.
Well, that officially.
It starts sound like my show.
Yeah. It
Hey.
was definitely going there.
Sonari,
Lloyd.
click that link I put by your name. Sonari, click that link I put by your name.
Hey, Lloyd, do me a
Yes.
favor. Log into the chat thing.
Jenna,
See if you can
hello,
throw something
welcome.
Oh, the chat thing. Yeah.
Jim Crinnan. Jim Crinnan, click the link I put by your name in chat.
I should still have that email, right?
Yeah, it's the same one.
Really? Oh, come on. You
Bye,
think I'd
Ken.
have that bookmarked, right?
Yeah, of course.
You should just make a shortcut on your desktop for it, Lloyd.
I should.
Yeah,
That would be the easy way to do it.
Wouldn't it, though?
Yes.
Thank you, Ken. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, Ken, it was nice having him come in.
You know, that's the first time I've ever been in a live chat with him.
Is it?
Yeah. Normally,
By the way,
He's come on mine maybe 3 times. It's hard to get him on other people's chats. He doesn't come on much.
I've got some exclusive footage of the Inspire 3D being produced.
Let me get your
Hold
camera
on,
set.
hold on.
Are you ready?
Hold on. Let me get.
Let me know when you're ready, Greg.
It's up.
All right.
It's up.
Oh yeah, they're making it right there.
Yep, the Inspire 3D. There you
Greg,
go.
Could you send me that link again? I found the run sheet.
Okay.
Okay,
Lloyd.
Jim. All right, Jim, that's cool.
Do I send it to Alzheimer's at thegrumpyvlogger.info?
Yeah. Either one. It doesn't matter. Old farts are us. I don't know.
Sonari, click the link.
Love and Beyond, they're not used to seeing me on another live stream. I get around. I've been on a lot of people's live streams.
Let me find that myself.
Just as Yeah. What's bad is Mel sent it to me twice, and I've still lost it.
When did you lose it? You've never had it.
What? Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Just hey, I want to tell you what I tell usually everyone else. Bite me.
Hey, Lloyd.
We're having too much fun today.
Hey, Lloyd.
Chris.
By the way,
Chris,
Yes.
click the link.
Emma's GoFundMe is $130 already.
Oh, sweet.
The new one, yeah.
Yeah. Rick Helber donated $50 today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it Rick? I should look before I say who it is.
Sonari, because I told you to, for Christ's sake.
Rodney Bell did. I'm sorry.
Oh, Rodney Bell donated? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, $50. Steve, Brent Nunley donated. Rick Halbert donated 20. So yeah, it's up to $130. So
it may not be working just now. I'll have to have a look at something. There's something
Is
weird
it
happening
that
here.
Greg home.gregkunert.com?
That one, yeah, that one.
822 social blah
Yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah yada yada. No, it's not working.
Mm.
So you give me crap on a page that's not working, like I don't have enough problems.
Well,
it's fun to sit and watch you try to figure out what you're doing wrong when it's actually something else that's broke.
hey Lloyd, do you want to borrow this for Greg and teach him how to make things work right?
Yeah, exactly.
This is my drone tree getter out of their launcher.
Hey,
Speaking of
Lloyd,
drone trees,
you left too early today. We had, oh my God, we had some great fun today, and most of it was at your expense.
Of course, I did shut off my stream, didn't I? I mean,
you were on Claude's stream.
I mean, I shut the show off, right? I hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have to go back and watch the replay if you want to see everything, see what it cost you.
Your ears have been on fire and your butt was on fire at listening to that. After you left.
Oh, yeah.
Sonari, click the link.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of drone trees, did any of you get a chance to see Jim Hightower do his live? He used your hack there, Greg, and did a live stream.
Okay.
It wasn't
Jim is using Android, yeah.
I don't know what he's using, but
because someone told me they were having troubles with that solution on Android, and that I thought they said Jim was one of the people who couldn't get it working.
Oh, he had no problem. The stream was perfect. I mean, it was really beautiful footage and everything. It was his landing skills that were lacking. Apparently, he was just going to do it real quick, and he'd either been flying a lot when he finally decided to try it live, or he forgot to charge his battery.
Okay.
And so it got to critical low battery and decided to land, and he didn't want it to land right there because that meant he'd have to walk an extra 20 or 30 foot. So he forces it to try and get closer to where he's at. It chooses to land anyways. After he's moved it, it lands in a tree.
Okay.
He used some of the most inventive words to keep from cussing live on the air. But it was, you'll have to go watch it. Just Help at Home. If you got, I think it's on his Help at Home channel. If it's not, I'll find a link and put it in tonight's video because it was hilarious. The last thing we see is the camera's pointing up into the tree.
What you do is do a screenshot of this and
send it to
him and say, I've got used this to get drones out of tree, and it works.
Yeah.
You put a tennis ball in it, you shoot it, and you catch the drone. You do a screenshot. He can go to the store and buy this for $20. Yeah. You can even shoot pop cans with it if you really get creative.
I mean, it sounded like it's like one of those Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Okay, it didn't crash. Well, it stuck, but it just broke the props. I got spare props.
Did he get it out of the tree?
Yeah, he had to go get a ladder.
I've got some. I've got a.
tree.
Oh, Oz has got something.
I've got that footage. I'm just getting it up now. Just a second.
Okay, it's locked on you. Ready?
This was his footage there, yeah?
Looks about right.
Well, it looked like that, but that wasn't it. No. It looks sort of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. Of course, all of us in the chat, we kept saying, no, land it. I don't know why because it was landing in an open parking lot, but he didn't want to. I think it was going to land inside a schoolyard that was closed, but he would have had to go through the fence, get it. For whatever reason, he didn't want to land right there. And he chose to push it that extra, 20 or 30 foot. And there was a tree in the way. It was hilarious. Well, it's sad, but it's hilarious.
Hey, Mark Rogers, just check out my live streams. I'm usually on a lot. You asked Lloyd and Mel; they were both on today. So,
yeah, we ran Claude's clock out, and he had to restart it.
Yeah, I had 7 hours.
I saw you guys went for at least 8 hours, and I saw another.
Yeah.
Another 2 hours or so. It was 7 hours and 59 minutes that runs out, so you had to restart. So,
oh, Robert Stanton is in here.
Yep.
Yeah, there he is.
Mark Rogers. All right.
Thomas is here.
Thomas O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
Exploration Obsession.
Yeah.
Thomas jam session was it was more about sitting around BSing than actually playing anything, but we did play the guitars or played at it. I discovered that I need to build my calluses back up on my fingers. Oh man, that hurt. But I did get the that came out wrong. I could be taken all sorts of different ways, but we're not.
Let's not go there.
we left it alone.
Thank you.
You guys obviously know Brian Adams is a singer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Instagram, he posted. He plays guitar during his shows. Instagram, he posted pictures of his fingers, and they were burnt. They were the skin was wore down to where you were seeing red skin. And that's from like playing like one weekend of shows, and he plays for many years. Literally wore the skin off the tips of his fingers from playing.
I've done that when I've had my fingers calloused up good. I've actually broke through the calluses, but I hadn't played very seriously in about 5 years, and we kind of hammered. I did get my amp set. I finally got the twang good in my amp. I've been trying. I mean, I've got a Gretsch guitar, which is supposed to have the twang, but part of that has to do with your amp setup. Well, Larry has my buddy that came over. He has basically the same guitar. He's got a newer version, and but it's still the same guitar of what I was playing. And he also I have a newer amp. He has a newer guitar. So I saw how he had his set up and the way it sounded. I said, that's the sound I'm looking for. So I got the twang in my guitar now.
That could be taken wrong too.
Yeah, it could be.
I bet you
wondering
Greg,
how.
I bet you Greg's got a video of that somewhere.
Isn't the
Hey, Lloyd, can you try that again?
Gretsch? Yeah, it is a hollow body.
What'd you do? Use a funnel or something to pour the tang inside the holes, or what?
Not tang, twang.
Oh.
Jesus, Mel. Good God Almighty.
Hey, Lloyd, can you try that chat thing again?
Just yeah.
Yeah, it takes you a while. I know you're getting up there.
Yep. Yep. In 30 seconds, he'll forget what he was doing. You'll have to remind him again.
There we go. All
The
right.
other thing I got to say is watch his chair falls over. We got to call his wife.
Yep.
There. Now.
You know, that's actually the reason why Lloyd has the sound effect of the toilet, because he can keep playing it while he's on the way to the toilet, so he can remember what he's doing by the time he gets there.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
I thought you were saying actually it's not a sound fit. He's sitting on the toilet.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Okay. I put a link up there. Let's see.
And the crowd waits in silence as Lloyd decides the outcome.
Well, no, I've done it. It's what's going on.
I don't know.
Should be my chat.
Yeah,
you're supposed to. You're
Well,
supposed
I've
to
got
put
your
the
chat. I'm posting links.
It's not coming here.
Yeah, I know. It's not my fault.
Oh,
you already got
Greg. You already got the stream key loaded in.
Sonari just said laugh out loud. You said wrong answer, Mel. Jim Crennan said 400 AGL. If you have a show next week, I'd love to come on. Let's see. Sonari says her clicker's broke. I don't want to know.
Lloyd, maybe you
Change
do.
the batteries. And Judy's listening to this, so I'm going to be in so much crap when I get in there.
Well, I'm glad it's you the one saying all the bad stuff then.
Yeah.
She'll be mad at you and not me.
Yeah.
Well, Mel and Sonia talking today. It's wonder she didn't get wind of that one.
Okay, and nothing keeps happening. So, Greg, it's not working on his side of things.
Your clicker's broke.
Sonari, click the link.
Be on Chrome and click the link. It's all you got to do.
She's on her phone, so it'll work.
Oh, yeah.
I think so, anyway. Yeah, because the phone uses Google, so.
Did you say something about Chrome?
Google Chrome there.
Oh, Chrome. Okay. Well, it's funny because when I looked down, I saw you and Greg, and you said Chrome, and it was just like my mind went somewhere else. Yeah.
Okay, you happy? I put a hat on.
I have no words. Okay, look, let's just face it. I am follically challenged.
Grass doesn't grow on a well-played field.
Hey, guys, we're getting a request for everyone to say hello in chat.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Oh, you mean type it in?
If they're going to be that way about it.
I'm Mr. Ed.
Even though I don't have a wrench, that's me.
Okay, that's Claude. Oh, were you belly aching?
And that's me.
I mean, Lloyd gave me a wrench. I tried. I'll just troll your channel the rest of the night. I'll be on here now, troll.
Well, if you look at the chat line, your name is now blue, so quit your belly aching.
Okay, I can't troll you now.
Oh, Sonari. You want to play with Officer Nightstick?
I got nothing.
That's usually what everybody says. Like, okay.
Well, you want to play with Scooby-Doo?
Oh. Now we got two grown men playing with dolls on this show. She says she don't need a wrench. She has a sledgehammer. She's going to need a sledgehammer if she don't click that link.
She got the Spark, Jim.
Oh yeah, she got a Spark, Jim Kernan.
Yep.
She showed it today, but what's going to happen is we're setting it up. It's going to happen on a weekend probably. I'm thinking 1:30ish in the afternoon. That way it covers all the time zones because we got friends in Australia too. She's going to do an unboxing of the drone, even though a lot of us have seen it. It's going to be her first. Then she's also going to have a question and answer because she's inviting all of her narrowboat followers on her YouTube channel, which has 3,500 of them plus, to come over on my page live stream for that day to see the unboxing and have question and answer time for her. So,
Hey, Claude, you should have her do a preliminary box opening and get all those batteries charged so that it's ready to go when you guys start doing that.
right. Well, I told her I was messaging her on Facebook, and I said maybe what she could do too is a teaser video showing it and for her subscribers. And she's already been into it. I can tell you right now because during our live stream today this morning, I think Lloyd was there then. She was setting up, and all of a sudden, she's got a big smile on her face, and she's holding a Spark drone in her hand. So, and she was getting it out. But yeah, getting everything charged up and everything. But which I think what she's planning on doing is do the unboxing and question and answer. Then they're gonna later on. She'll come back on her live stream, and I'll get a bunch of DJI people on there that want to be on there that day, and we'll talk her through on setting everything up. You know, and
Yeah.
I'll kind of get her to charge the batteries prior to, so that everything's charged up. So obviously for firmware updates and
Yep.
everything else. So, but then I'll have a day where we can help her set up and show her how to get into the DJI Go 4 app on her phone and all the other stuff. So
Yep.
set that account up. So
That'll be good.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mel, did you notice I got dressed up for your show?
You got clothes on, Lloyd? Oh,
No,
you
he
got
I was
put his
about to
robe
say,
on.
yeah.
I put my
Hey.
hat on too.
Hey Mel. Hey Mel.
Yeah.
I got a shirt on, right? I have my Duck Dynasty pajama bottoms on.
There you go.
Hey, Mr. Mel,
Take it easy, Tater. Thanks for coming by. Yes, Greg.
I was just going to ask, a couple of people have commented, thank you for that video that I played. Do you want me to chuck that up and just share it to the screen now? The one about the how to stream with your, if you
Yeah,
don't have
sure, if you
1,000
want
subs?
to. Yeah. Let me
Eat another beer.
lock it on you and go ahead and play it.
I'll just turn off the audio and I'll leave it on for a bit. I'll turn it down in a sec. Here we go. The audio from it's not working anyway. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So this was, that's not the one. Where is it? That's just the intro. I'll have to find the file now.
Well, you lead us all up to that and then let us down, Greg. Come on.
Okay. Where is it? Share history.
It's just like he had me come in here to do all this stuff with this YouTube live, and but yeah.
Thanks, mate.
I just noticed something. Do you notice when Greg sits here staring at the screen when he's on his computer? Did you look at what if I do the same thing? We look like brothers.
Brother from another mother.
But I actually I shaved my head, so
that's
Greg
the story
may as well.
everyone.
This is all shaved. I just leave this for effect.
My son had that problem, and he had these like 3 little hairs right up front. And I told him, I said, either you shave them off or I'm going to snatch them off.
hey,
He was doing a Homer look.
Yeah.
Mel, Sonari said she's not ready for camera.
Yes, she is.
Have you seen Mel? Neither is he, but he's on here.
Yeah, and the camera still works.
I was just about to drink coffee. Do I need to mute all you guys so I can take a sip of coffee here?
No, that's only Lloyd. That's only Lloyd. We got to be careful of his.
No. Last night he texted me something after something, and I spit coffee all over the wall here in the motel. I had to go get a washcloth and wipe it down.
I was about to say, go and get an umbrella and hold it in front of your face.
Yeah, right.
See there, he's in a hotel putting stuff all over a wall.
No, that's TMI.
He needs a date.
I blasted it all over the wall.
He needs a date.
Yes, I know exactly what happens when you hit the door, which is why I said you're perfectly camera ready.
I'll be back. My dog's barking.
Oh, thank you so much, Lloyd.
I'm just re-rendering that video. I'll put it up in a sec for you.
Can't you just play the raw clip from your drive?
I didn't save it on the
Hello.
drive. I exported it direct to YouTube from my editing software. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't save
keep
it on
copy.
the drive? Oh.
Nah,
Oh, Juneau
which is
County
why I'm
said,
re-rendering it.
key the
I'm-
cheesy corn music.
I'm
now.
surprised.
Mm.
Yeah, Lloyd, you got some cheesy music. Yeah, that's cheesy porn music right there, by God.
That was tissue for the Sorry, said.
Yeah.
Rick Halber. Hey, Rick, I think Rodney Bell is going to send one of them big stainless steel cups to your house for me, I think. Isn't that what he's doing, Claude?
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
By the way, Rick, would you do me a favor and email me your address? Because I got some crap for mail that I got to send out for both of you. Actually, got to send out. So email me your address. You should have it. Okay. What'd you say, Greg?
I was going to say, did someone say something about porn or something?
Yeah.
What was that? I
Yes.
missed it.
Somebody wanted porn-worthy music.
Cheesy porn.
Okay. My job is done.
Now, Greg, you're having more fun here tonight than ought to be legal, and you were worried about coming on the stream.
Well, because I was in bed.
Oh,
Sorry, did you say I was in bed? Did I say that? Okay. I don't do that in bed. Come on, Lloyd. Judy, where are you? Do you let him do that in bed? Judy, come in here now. Save us all.
She's not in the chat.
No, but she's listening to it live in there.
Is she in bed?
Yes.
Oh my God. Well, I
Wow.
tell you, Greg, you're a lot different out here than you are in your actual live streams you do.
Yeah, because I've got a console here and I can have some fun, but it's a different format. I can't do all this stuff from there. Anyway.
He tries to run a professional type of live stream to make us all look like a bunch of trailer trash lowlives.
Oi, oi.
You say trailer trash and
Trailer trash.
and porn?
Well,
I've already deleted the porn one. It's already gone.
well, I don't know about all of you, but that really makes me feel at home.
I'll be right back, Forrest.
Sonari, click the damn link.
She's like Sonya. It took me forever to get Sonya to be on my co-host my live stream because she didn't want to do it. So
Sonia's a hoot.
she is.
We had so much fun laughing today.
All that Lloyd's expense. We were talking about him falling out of the chair and everything else.
Yeah, buying his brand new attack chair and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did someone say trailer trash?
Hey, that's Lloyd's house. What do you think?
Okay.
Oh, now you're all making me feel right at home. This has turned into the Ron Jeremy channel.
I don't know what happened here today, but I'm keeping a copy of that music though.
There you go. You might need it sometime.
Sonari said that was her house. That trailer.
Gonna be her house if she don't click that link.
Okay, let me go and play that other thing that I mentioned from.
Are you ready for it finally?
Yeah, I'll just go and
Okay.
click the Add Media File button, and then go over here and go into
got it.
there and
I
click
got it
that.
locked on you.
Okay, here goes. Hello and welcome to Oz by Drone. I'm Greg. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to stream to YouTube from your DJI equipment, even if you have 1,000 subscribers. Now, a lot of people have been having a look at how to do this and using applications that do screen mirroring and all sorts of other things. But there is a much easier way. Let's have a look. So on the screen here, we've got my Oz by Drone page inside YouTube. Now, this is using the old Creator Studio, not the Studio Beta. There may be a way to find it in there as well, but let's just focus on this for now. So you go to live streaming and down to stream now. Or if you want a shortcut on how to get there very quickly, you just go to www.youtube.com/live_dashboard, and that'll take you to your live dashboard. Once you get there, down the bottom, there are two pieces of information. The first one is what's called an RTMP URL. Get that and copy that into a Word document or equivalent for your computer. And there's another little value down below. You would need to click the reveal button and also copy and paste that information into your Word document. Now, if you have those two pieces of information and you put a slash between them, it will look something like this. So we've got the RTMP URL on the left, and we've got a slash, and then we've got this magic key. Now, I've just got a made up one there because I probably don't want hundreds of people streaming to my channel. But you join them together with a slash in the middle, and that is a piece of information that you need to send to your iPhone or your Android device that you use to pilot your DJI equipment. You could send it via email, text message, whatever works for you. So once you've got that piece of information there, you can go and stream. But before we do that, I've got one more thing I need to tell you. Before you do anything else, go and set up the title of your video, the description, all of this information, the category, the privacy, and the advanced settings. You need to go into advanced settings to enable chat. Make sure it's turned on. If it's not, you won't have any chat enabled. So we're now looking at my mobile device. In the top right-hand corner, we've got the three dots. Click that. And at the bottom of the screen, another three dots. Click that and go to select live broadcast platform. Instead of clicking on YouTube, we're going to click custom RTMP and paste in the value that you had previously provided and click next. Now, this isn't my real stream key, so if I click next, it's going to come up with an error. But if you had actually provided your real stream key from your real device, you would now be streaming to YouTube. I hope this helps you, and look forward to seeing some of your great videos live from your platform, even if you don't have 1,000 subscribers. That's all for now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Woohoo!
There you
I
go.
hope it
Very
helps.
nice.
I hope it helps people. The reason, does everyone know the reason why YouTube imposed that restriction in the first place?
Yeah, so people wouldn't live stream while they go out and kill people.
Yeah,
No,
kind of like that nutbag Australian that went to New Zealand and did stupid things.
Yeah.
I fully understand why, but by the same token, you're not going to go and do that. You can't strap a drone to an assault rifle very easily and have it work for you. So I don't know why they blocked
Only in Russia.
drone mobile apps, but it is what it is, and this is a workaround.
Yeah, and at first I thought it was just to limit some of their bandwidth usage to get the people that don't have 1,000 subscribers, to force them to stream from either their computer directly or not stream at all. And knowing that we're in a world of handheld devices and all the millennials and younger people are doing it, it's probably taking up a lot of bandwidth.
Google don't care about bandwidth. They really don't.
Well, probably not, but
Do you want to know
I can
why?
imagine it.
Do you want to know why they don't care?
Don't you think
not
it
at
would
all.
make an impact with 5 million teenagers trying to stream?
Not at all. Do you want to know why? Google's got a really smart model. They've got devices that they go and sit inside the internet companies as proxies, if you like, that is, funneling all this information. Like, you guys have heard of Google's 8.8.8.8 domain. Has anyone heard of that before?
No.
No. It's Google DNS. So Google's got a DNS server 8.8.8.8, and people who don't get their DNS from their internet company use that instead.
Oh, okay.
And that Google provide that with no bandwidth by putting a cheap ass box at every internet company around the world, and then they never ever ever have to pay for bandwidth. They've got devices in Telstra, in Verizon, in AT&T, in whoever it is that you use. They've got devices there.
Okay. Thank you, Rick.
Anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I got to tell you something real quick. I heard Judy coming across the monitor. Well, when we were carrying on and you guys were saying hi to her and you were playing that music and stuff, she was in the restroom. So she didn't hear, she just heard her name. So she come in there to ask what we were talking about, what we're carrying on about. So, well, I heard her call. So I get up and I'll go walking in there. She's sitting there and she's concentrating on the live stream, expecting me to answer her. And I come walking in there and I just walk up to her and she's sitting there. And I said,
so
what do you
she's
want?
sitting there. Did you say she's sitting there in the restroom on the toilet naked, and then all of a sudden she hears?
Well, she did hear that music and she was trying to figure out what was going on, but she was watching the live show in the bedroom, so she'd come from the restroom and gone back in there. Well, she's concentrating and expecting me to answer her on the live show. What she doesn't know is I'd walked into the room and I was standing right there and I go, what? And she jumped about 3 foot.
Probably scared the living daylight out of the poor woman.
She says, you're trying to kill me again.
That's your second attempt. That's my first thought. That's your second attempt.
Yeah, my second attempt.
First one didn't work. Now you're trying it again by scaring her to death.
She was ready to kill me.
Oz, Chris asked a question. By drone, do you do that from your mobile phone?
Yeah, it's a good question, and I'm going to go and try and look that up right now. So you can't do it with the YouTube streaming app, but you can do it with other applications.
Wirecast has one, and you don't even have to do that. You just sign into your YouTube account on your phone, and well, let me go check, because I did it and it said it uploaded. So I'm gonna go check real quick.
Yeah, I have an app on my phone called Wirecast Go.
Right. Yeah.
And it works. I know it's on iOS. I don't know if it's on Android. And I'm just going in there to configure it now. RTMP video bitrate, fixed automatic, fixed bitrate. But that only goes, where is it? I don't know if that goes direct to YouTube or does it?
Well, I did a test, and it did 25-second test, and
oh, here we go. So I can go to YouTube. I can start a new broadcast, and I can do an RTMP server. So it definitely works with YouTube. So if anyone wants to give that a go and you want to live stream without restrictions from your mobile, Wirecast Go will let that work for you. But please don't strap your phone to any assault rifles.
yeah, I actually used Streamlabs is what I used.
Yeah.
So, which works too. You can,
Yeah. Hope that answered, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
because I got curious about the same thing, and I just did Streamlabs, downloaded the app for my phone, then signed in to YouTube, and then set up an event, and it launched it, and everything was working. I did 2 of them, so.
Yeah, Chris was asking, or someone asked, how did I work that out in the first place? Let me just quickly, there we go. The answer to that question. Oops, I didn't need the music. That's me working it all out.
I'm going to have to get some clips like that so that I can say, you know, I spent all day working on this and here's what it looks like. And
yeah.
This is the best thing since sliced bread. Wirecast has got all this stuff built in now. So I just...
Really?
Yeah. This is... and not only that, it's got the music library and the still photography and the stock video. If you guys pick a topic, any topic, challenge me and let's see what I can come up with.
Fish.
Okay, that one's going to be pretty easy though. Come on. Fish. Okay, let's do dead fish.
what are we talking about now?
He can just type in something in Wirecast, and it'll bring up a clip.
There you go. Is that what you wanted?
Yep, there's a dead fish.
Yeah.
Okay, Mel, you got to come up with one now. Anything.
Old men dancing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We were talking about Wirecast has got a new stock media library built in, and you pick a topic and I can find video or photography or music on just about anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old men dancing.
Sorry, what was that?
Old men dancing.
I thought you said pole dancing. I can find...
No, old men. Old farts dancing.
In other words, Lloyd dancing.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, let's try.
He tried that. His chair attacked him and knocked him out.
Yeah.
And this one's actually got some music to go with it as well. Hang on, let's just go live.
Don't get me copyrighted here now.
This is all legal copyright music. I'll take the music off. I was joking. No, they're not really dancing to that. Oh, Brent Nutley wants old men pole dancing.
I want a Silverado dually doing a smoky burnout.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a truck. That's what he
It's
drives.
a truck, well, first off, it's a Chevy, so it's not going to do a burnout.
Let's see. Where's that eject button at?
It's right above your picture. There's a down arrow. Just click on that.
I do have three sound effects. I do have 3 sound effects for a truck, Chevy, Silverado, door open, door pull open, and door close. Yeah, I don't have any footage for that one, but yeah. Here we go, the door close on a Silverado. Lots of closes. It also sounds like Mel being punched in the face.
Yeah.
That sounded more like something that ought to be going along with that music you were playing earlier.
Do you want to know what the name of that?
Sean Oz, welcome to the show, sir.
Oh.
Sean, it is going to be the camera. We've learned that. It's going to be a action cam.
Well, that's what he said. Another leaked image on the action cam I just did a video about. No clue if it's the 15th, but it's something. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, just a quick side topic. The title of the sound file that I've played a few times tonight, clothing optional.
Oh, of course.
That's all.
Sorry, Sonari said that sounded like an out-of-balance washer on spin cycle. Well, okay, I added the spin cycle part. Hey, Sean, click that link. Click the link, Sean. Click the link.
Anyway.
Yeah, found out today for sure that it's going to be the action cam.
Yeah, basically they've got an Osmo Pocket and put it in a plastic bag.
Do you have that in your library? The new Osmo Pocket action cam.
It's only bringing up audio.
Oh, Coast to Coast Drones, welcome.
Yeah, Chris.
Better be a clear plastic bag.
Sean,
Yeah.
Sean, the link was to come on the show.
Join us. Yeah.
Not to go watch something.
Yeah.
Well, I did find something amusing. I don't know if you want me to play it or not.
Go ahead. At this point, it doesn't matter.
The whole thing's went downhill anyway.
I searched for plastic and camera, and I ended up with.
Okay, wait.
Lock that on him. Yeah, we don't want to see us.
I don't know how it came up with that.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I don't know if it's plastic, but it's certainly some silicone.
It said 3 girls in swimsuits shooting at a camera with plastic toy guns. So plastic and camera,
okay. Yeah.
That's
Well, you had to work. They had to work to get that one, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, I'll say.
And we have descended again.
And yes, Sonari, I know that's why you're camera ready, is because clothing is optional.
Hang on, I'm just looking to see if I can find.
Oh, here we go with that now.
Lloyd, don't you have a whoop whistle or something?
Actually, let's see if I do.
Yeah, Sean, that link was to join the show, not to watch a video. No, you don't need to download Hangouts. I think all you got to do is click the link.
If you got
It'll
Chrome,
open in your browser as long as you're running Chrome.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. We could be waiting a long time for Lloyd.
Yeah, he's
I
gone to the
know.
bathroom.
Yeah, and
The sound effect.
Funny thing is, he's still in the same chair.
Well, you hear it flush often enough, so yeah.
Right?
I hate you all so much.
No boogers.
This is definitely one of those days.
It was like
Oh
that.
my God.
It was like that earlier today on my live stream.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, this is a.
The only thing we didn't have you on here, Greg. It was.
Yeah, but who's paying the light bill on this one? This morning, Lloyd was paying the light bill.
Yeah. Actually, no. Claude was paying the light bill on it.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean. Yeah, no worries.
Bummer.
Yeah, Thomas said this is his third stream of the day and he's a bit bonkers. Well, don't drink so much.
If you're talking streams, man, this is about my 20th or 30th.
Oh,
Lloyd, that was really too much information.
I'm sorry.
Brent Nunley is here. I just seen him.
Howdy, Brent. Brian, there's a link. We're talking about the camera you played with yesterday. We talked about that a little bit. Sean Oz is excited because his video is going to turn out to be right because he made a video about an action cam.
What the fuck?
What?
I'm getting close to getting some footage on this new action camera. Just bear with me.
Oh, you got super secret footage you're gonna post up here.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, and it's going to have music to go along with it.
You have got
Yeah,
to
no
be
kidding.
Well,
I'm gonna get copyright striked and banned.
All
after
of this stuff is legit. Trust me, I wouldn't do that to you.
It's not you so much I'm worried about.
It's my stuff. Yeah.
His stuff? Well, that I can't help you with.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I didn't find a good one. I'm getting there.
Yeah, Brant, Greg took a ride to the dark side.
What does that mean?
You're on my stream.
Look, I'm trying to find a actually, let's just go and edit this. Hang on. I've got a picture of the camera. I'm just trying to put it into the scene, but it's not quite right. Let's see if I can. Look, I'm just going to mute myself. Give me a few minutes. You go and tell some jokes or press some fart buttons or something.
Let's talk about Greg.
There you go.
Enough said.
That's it.
Get your knee-high boots. We're going out in the field.
Yep, that's right.
Gotta get a date tonight.
Oh, thank you, Chris, for posting all the links that you're posting tonight. I do appreciate it, sir. Brian, I posted links in the chat for the stream. You're welcome to join. Sean, waiting on you to join.
And I couldn't believe it. Somebody actually decided to subscribe to my channel tonight. I moved up one person.
You're welcome.
I know.
I don't know what happened, but I actually went down by 2 subscribers today. I think being on your show might have done it, Claude.
Well, they probably went to my channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been our topic today. I shouldn't have done that. I kind of went way over.
Yeah, well, that was my fault. Yeah.
But I got fired up.
Well, yeah.
Lloyd knows why. And I just said what I had to say, but I didn't lose nobody, but I figured I would.
There you go. Okay, hang on, guys. Lloyd, hang on with the noise, the sound effects. Sean, all you got to do is make sure that your YouTube that you were watching is muted.
Okay.
And then we won't open up a hole in
I got you.
YouTube echo reverb time.
All right.
How you doing, big boy?
Oh, I'm doing all right, man. Just got home from work.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Yeah. So when what happened here? I was at work all day. I come home and all of a sudden I see this new picture that leaked, and you guys said I guess I missed it.
Well, I got a source that tells me he held the camera in his hand yesterday.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be an action cam. What's going on here? What is this?
I don't know.
Video call from.
And Sean, by the way, I watched one of your videos, and you were talking about it kind of somewhat too.
Oh yeah, I put a video up a few days ago about the action cam, and
right.
I got some hate for it, but I guess
I just recognized you from the video, and I saw that, and I was playing off that video too because I said I heard from somebody that's out there, which is you, and you were talking about it. I didn't say it was specifically you, but then you come on here and I realized who you are. So
yeah, I gotta say I'm a little. I'd love to get my hands on one of these. I'm a huge GoPro 7 guy, so I'm more interested in it because of the action sports I do. To see if this thing can hold up to the GoPro 7, because the GoPro 7 is an amazing camera.
Lay down.
Brian, that link right there works because everybody on the panel right now has used that link to get here.
Ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, that's just wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even offer to share any of it with us,
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Are you guys all going to the drone spin up this year?
I have every intention of being there.
Excellent.
Well, I hope to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brian.
My wife don't kill me.
Yeah, you never know.
Why would she do that?
I could probably.
She's watched this show tonight. Yeah, I'll probably be lucky if I'm ever on another show after this.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are gonna have to show me how to do this. I would love to host a show like this on my own channel one of these days.
You know what? Well, I had somebody else do this and say the same thing, and this is so easy to do, really.
I found the camera. I found the camera.
Good.
Well, there's cameras underwater for sure.
Underwater cameras, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Okay, I couldn't resist.
So Spin Up is Austin, Texas, October 19th this year is the tentative date that's been set.
Yeah. As far as I know, I should be there.
And Sean, if you get with me on Skype or something, I can do a share screen with you and show you how to set up a Google Hangouts live stream.
Okay.
It's really easy to do.
Yeah, you know Henrik from Tech Drone Media?
Yeah.
We've been trying to put together a show once a month, twice a month, forever. neither of us had the time to set it up with OBS. So if this is that easy, this could be a cool step around for right now.
Yeah, because the way Google Hangouts does it is it uses their servers. So you just connect to their servers, and whoever's talking automatically picks up the camera. So it automatically switches back and forth between whoever's talking.
Yeah,
The
like
host,
if I talk right now, it'll come up on me.
exactly. And the host has the ability to lock the camera to one person, and then it stays on them so that even though they're not talking, they'll be the subject of the video view.
That's really cool.
And also the host,
Really simple.
The host can mute who's ever talking too if he needs to.
Okay.
Exactly. Like right now, I can make you be quiet and nobody can hear you. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Except
or more relevant, Mr. Grumpy Vlogger. I mean, let's face it, you can't shut him up once he starts. So,
oh, maybe you have to unmute yourself. Apparently, I can't unmute you.
Yeah, he just got to unmute himself. He's
okay.
Brian, that's not working, man. That's coming in on my phone, Brian. That ain't gonna work, dude. My phone's about dead.
So, did you see another image leaked? Because I just posted one on my YouTube, your community section. I just posted another picture of what this camera looks like. It's the same one that I had in my video.
I haven't seen a picture of the camera.
Oh, open up another page in your browser.
Well,
go to my channel.
All you got to do.
I can send it here.
Do you have it? You can share a screen on here. If you put your mouse up in the middle of the big chat window, you'll get a menu on the left-hand side. The second one down is share screen. Just open the image on your screen, then click that green arrow share button and choose that window, and you'll share that image on your screen for all of us.
Yeah, on the left-hand side.
Okay, I'm back. I lost you for a second there.
Okay, open the image. Weird. Open the image with your video, photo viewer, whatever.
All right.
Okay. Now,
pull it up right now.
On the Google Hangouts window where you see my camera right now, if you put your mouse up there, you'll see a menu on the left side.
Okay.
The green arrow button thing is a share screen. You just click that button and then choose the screen that you want to share, and it'll be the one that you just made that image with. So you just click share screens and then choose that window that image is in.
All right, hold on a second. It keeps switching back and forth as I'm moving everything around. Okay, there we go. I got it.
There you go.
Is it working?
I just found it on Twitter. I was about to share it if you didn't. I just saw your post.
Oh.
Can you? Yeah.
So that's what the camera looks like. I already did.
Can you lock it on his picture? There we go.
I already did.
Oh, okay, because it keeps going back and forth. So
that's only for us.
Yeah. So
just click on his picture.
It's on the output, and it's
there we go. Never mind. I can see it now. There we go.
So it looks to me, it looks like a generic version of the GoPro. Now I know it's DJI, so it's probably going to be decent, but if you're using it for vlogging and stuff, it's probably great. But first looks for actual action stuff, the way that lens protrudes is going to end up being a weak point. I can tell you that right now.
Don't underestimate it yet, because DJI is the master of image stabilization and no fisheye with the wide angle lenses and so forth. So it's liable to be a smoking hot camera.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be a nice camera. And if it can, here's the thing: if it can do low light like the Osmo Pocket or better, but still in an action camera kind of thing, that's going to be pretty huge. But you think about what GoPro is to the action sports industry, they have some big shoes to fill. for that at least. Do you think they've got GoPro? They got people jumping out of spaceships and parachuting down to Earth. You know?
Just sharing some other fun stuff I found.
Ooh, nice.
So, Oz, you need to take that picture off your share screen now.
Okay. Go to share screen link, I guess, again? No.
No, you just close the window, I think.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
This is a pretty cool setup.
It's all free via Google Hangouts, via Google.
Hello, guys. First time caller, Mega Dittos.
And there's Juno.
Rush.
Really good, so that when we flat iron it, it doesn't look dirty.
And Juno.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing tonight?
Just because you're, this is your first time caller and your first time doing it on my show.
Yeah, Mega Dittos, Rush. I mean, Mel.
Lloyd is going to buy you the new DJI action camera.
Yeah, right.
Yes! That is awesome.
Not gonna happen.
Thanks, Lloyd.
Yeah.
You guys know I'm going to have to buy one, but the snowboarding season's almost over, so I don't have a lot of time to test it. At least not in that kind of sports.
Well, it's going to be waterproof, so it's you'll have to just get the jet ski out.
That would be great. I don't have one, though.
So how are you, Robert?
Good. How are you doing tonight?
How come the man bun guy is coming up?
That's Lloyd in his younger years, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes,
so
well,
you think DJI is going to come out with a action cam?
Yep. That's already pretty much a fact.
Is it a fact? Okay.
Yeah.
And
Brian.
here it is, one more time.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Brian, I know you tried calling me on my email address on my phone, but that doesn't work. That's not bringing you into the stream.
Now, this is me in my younger days.
No, I gotta change camera.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And that's my wife. She had to have hers permed. Mine was natural.
You sort of got
I
a
thought
Johnny
you were
Depp look
joking.
going on.
Yeah. Well, you know, at 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, right.
And he's got the 70 porn stash going on.
Boom, chicka wah wah.
Brown chicken, brown cow. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there you go. Nice, Oz.
Yeah, that
you know, you guys opened the door when you put the link out there, Mel. You opened the door.
Well, he kept saying, "Well, Lloyd, we need to come in and test something." And of course, you know, Greg screwed the pooch and didn't have it working right, so I came in here for nothing. But you know, that's all right. You know, who am I to complain?
He's sitting there in the naked in his robe, other than his robe on.
Yeah, well, you know, that's
You know,
you got to-
Did you say he's what?
That's why Lloyd's playing the music. I mean, you know.
I'm not playing. Greg's playing, and I'm just.
Well,
right,
between
Brent.
Mel,
When I go down to the
Brent, thank you for
between
coming
Mel
in. I
shooting on
appreciate it.
it, between Mel shooting coffee, so to say,
Yeah,
on his
that's right.
walls, and oh God,
yes, it is definitely. Where is that at? There it is.
Yes,
and you farting, yeah, and
Yeah.
you farting,
Right.
which
just,
both would probably use toilet paper.
Okay,
Was that
Brian
not the
figured out
perfect-
how to make it work.
And that was perfect. I flushed the toilet and Brian showed up.
I didn't figure out how to make it work. I had to get the laptop out and hook up the Wi-Fi.
What's up, Brian?
It won't go in like that.
Oh,
Hey, guys,
okay.
I just found out how to open the chat back up, so I wanted to say hi to Rick and Thomas real quick because I saw that they threw me a shout out. Rick Halber, he's a guy. I see him in all the a lot of our channels. He's a real good contributor.
Rick is a very good contributor.
Yeah, he's a good
I
guy.
flew with Rick the other day.
Oh yeah, I've not met him.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
I think he won.
Brian, hang on. Juno or Brian, one of you have to mute the YouTube stream from the YouTube.
It's not
video.
me. It's
ain't me.
Mine is muted.
I don't have headphones on though, so that might be what you're getting.
Yeah, it might be getting feedback from that.
Yeah, but if you mute the YouTube one, you'll be able to hear us on the Google Hangouts one.
I don't have YouTube open nowhere.
You don't?
No, I mean I closed it out on my phone. I don't have any YouTube open.
Okay.
So the only thing I can think of is that you're hearing it through my my computer, so I'll have to put headphones in.
Yep, probably.
Well, let me do that real quick.
Do you have some with you?
Yeah. I got some there somewhere.
Yeah, and Mel, all I've got is it going through my headphones, so it shouldn't be echoing through.
I'm gonna get in here and get out real quick, and then get back on the road. But
So, Brian, we've been talking a little bit about the action camera, and Sean Oz actually has some pictures of it that he showed. Maybe you can confirm or deny it.
well, I played with it yesterday for a few hours, so I know what it's all about. And I'm not under any non-disclosure agreement because I don't have an agreement with DJI. My dealer does, but I can disclose who my dealer is.
So does it have a tripod jack built into it, or does it have a casing like the GoPro to hold it?
It comes with the way he had it in the box. It's got like a let me plug my headphones up.
All right.
Yes, Chris. Rick is a good guy.
Yeah,
Mike B, welcome.
Yeah, so is that guy Drone Effects with Claude. He's a pretty cool guy too. Oh,
I wouldn't give him much credit though.
Is the feedback gone now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
You know, let me chuck up a question or two that is based on my missing features out of the Osmo Pocket. Can you stream from this camera?
Good question, Oz.
Yeah. Yeah. I would love to know if you can.
Uh-oh, Brian, do that again and do it closer.
Negative. Router.
Show that real quick one more time, or slowly for us old people.
You can watch it frame by frame later.
Yeah, you want to watch it frame by frame later.
Yeah.
Whoop.
All right.
Oh,
Yes. Slow it down because you're.
So it'd be good. It'd be
old
great
eyes.
to hear. It'd be great to hear if you can stream from it. That's question one for me. Question two would be what was mentioned a second ago: tripod mount, without having to go and get extra bits and brackets and accessories.
So I can add to that. Something I always wondered about with GoPro, why do they have this casing and not an 1/8 inch or whatever the threading is for a tripod mount?
Quarter 20.
Yeah. So I've been using the Insta360 1X, and it's right on. It has one that's built in, and I'm doing this big event snowboarding, going down. I ate it so bad. I'm just tumbling down the mountain. And after that, it had jacked up the tripod mount. So with the GoPro, when I've eaten it before, it's broken the casing, and you just replace the casing. Super easy.
Mm.
So for action sports, it makes sense to me now that I've broken both. One you can fix real easy, one you can't.
Yeah, regardless of if it's built in or in some sort of separate case. I mean, maybe their design does have a separate case. We can see the camera there. Does that go underwater in its current form without a case?
I think we lost him. He's
Yeah,
froze.
I don't know.
No?
Brian?
Oh, you talking about my little teaser shots? My little teaser
Yeah.
shots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's water resistant. It has like a rubber, like thing pros do. But it's just like anything else. You're gonna have to there's accessories for it. It does have the quarter jack bottom. So
Okay. So possibly the best of both worlds. Got the tripod mount built in, but the ability to put it in a case as well, like a GoPro, and then you got the best of both worlds. You can choose which way to run it.
yeah, it's basically identical to a GoPro. They changed a few things on it to where it looks like it's got some DJI features and it looks like a GoPro at the same time. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's sort of tough. It's not quite as big as a GoPro. It's a little bit smaller.
I would think with that front camera, I assume that's an LCD screen.
It's just like the GoPro. It has a screen on the front and then
Yeah.
it has the main screen on the back.
So, but the screen on the front, does that actually show you like in selfie mode, or is that just an LED
Yeah,
screen?
it's just really, it's almost like the same screen that's on the Osmo Pocket.
Gotcha. Okay, so I would imagine that's having two screens running is gonna suck the battery down a little faster.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, when I was playing with it yesterday, when I was filming with it, it was like, I don't know, I got maybe 2 hours out of it, but I really only filmed for like a half an hour, but I played with it for like 2 hours, going through the features and the settings. But what
I'm
I was
sure
telling,
you'd be able to turn off one of those screens in some of the settings somewhere.
yeah, it sort of times out if you're not using it. One of the things I was going off on my live stream earlier. Actually, I'd done 3 live streams and I was going crazy. One of the things that I was talking about with Mel, in a little bit of chat that I could read and still drive was, they got rid of the fisheye look that you have in the GoPro, that wide angle bended fisheye.
That would
so
be
it's
awesome.
just the square, like I think it's either 92 or 93 or it's somewhere in there. It's a square 4K image, just like you would get out of like a Mavic Pro 2 or something.
So, but with the GoPro in linear mode, it's basically gets rid of the fisheye. It's an optical illusion, but it does. Then you've got wide and super wide, which are both fisheye. And a lot of the times when you're doing something and you're doing active stuff and you're like going like 30, 40 miles per hour, that fisheye lens actually comes in really handy. So hopefully they have a fake one in it as well if they're pushing it to be action.
Yeah.
Like, so you can duplicate that look, because that is a look that a lot of people need or want in that when you're doing certain activities.
But that can be done in post easily anyway.
Rick Calvert was asking, do they have a price range for it roughly? Or not really?
I've heard 350 is what it's coming out at.
Probably the same as the Hero 7.
It's supposed to be about $50 less.
Oh yeah.
It's I mean, once you get extra batteries in a case and some accessories, you're going to be $499, maybe $500 if you get like an extra battery, and then it's obviously it's app controllable through your smartphone like the GoPros are. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it seems like it's going to be pretty awesome. I mean, I was kind of ranting a while ago and said I'm going to stick it up in the corner of my motor grader, because when I'm running heavy equipment, sometimes if my operators don't show up, I got to run heavy equipment. If I'm going to run a motor grader or a dozer, I'm going to stick that thing with the stabilization that it has in it. Running a motor grader or a dozer, it's going to be smooth as glass.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stick it up in the corner of the window and film some operating stuff.
It sounds like then it has a similar stabilization to the GoPro 7, which is, we all know, is insane.
The 7 is insane. Yeah.
I'm thinking it's probably got Sony technology in it too. I'm sorry, Sean, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
no worries.
It doesn't say like on the box that it's Hasselblad or Sony or whatever, but I think that like that new Sony R1000 or R100 action cam or R200 action cam they just come out with. Have you seen it?
I've seen a couple videos and I haven't seen it in person yet.
I think that they probably got in bed with them and used some of that technology somehow, or because that's what it seems like. Because like I said, it doesn't, it resembles GoPro on the body, but the features in it's all DJI.
Yeah, it still blows my mind how stable the GoPro 7 is. I mean, I've put that thing to some crazy tests. It's just amazing what they can do without a gimbal now.
Yeah. Oh, Brian, I have a question. Sorry, Lloyd. Go ahead, Lloyd. Go ahead.
Well, I wanted to get back with what Greg asked, and will you be able to stream with this thing?
Yes.
Live stream.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I missed the answer.
That was okay. What I was going to ask, Lloyd. Yeah.
Okay.
This thing is like a GoPro version of the Osmo Pocket. If you could just imagine.
Yeah, but you can't live stream with the Osmo Pocket, can you?
No.
Well, but it goes through
you
your
can't.
phone.
Yes.
It goes through your phone.
Yeah.
You can't live stream with the Osmo Pocket.
Yeah.
You cannot.
But if they are if this is really a competitor to the GoPro 7, they have to have live stream on it because the GoPro 7 does that. And it does it well.
Rick Halber says you can live stream with the Osmo Pocket.
Using what method?
Using
your
what?
phone.
No.
Your phone. You can't use it straight up.
So that's
not through the
using
app.
your phone.
Not
Yeah,
through the app, but you can use it through your phone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
DU Recorder. I have DU Recorder on my phone.
Yeah, you could use DU, but I mean, I'm talking about doing something where you've actually got raw camera feed rather than screen capturing. You can.
That would be, yeah.
Oh,
that would be
Well, the way this works is it takes the signal like a beam from the camera to the app, and then the phone app uses the cell service to pump it out for the live stream.
I have no idea why on this earth DJI decided to not include that capability with the software for the Osmo Pocket. That doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
I agree.
It's the one thing that's missing from it.
Yeah. I would love to be able to live stream from my Osmo.
Maybe that'll be in a firmware upgrade.
No, it'll be a feature upgrade where you've got to pay for another license probably.
Chris says do the RTMP and figure it out for us, Greg.
If I could, but there's no capability in the software. Having said that, I have done a little bit of investigation of packet capturing from the Osmo. So connecting it up via Wi-Fi to the phone and having a look at those packets in there. I haven't got around to fully analyzing it. Depending on what it looks like, I may be able to work out a way to jiggery pokery it, but it's not something you can physically take around with you. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I did read somewhere where someone had made a box that plugs into the Osmo via the USB port and pretends to be a phone and then rebroadcasts that via Wi-Fi. So there is a hardware mod available, but nothing simple at the moment.
Right.
And someone said Osmo needs better audio. The audio on the Osmo is fine. It's wonderful. The problem is the microphone. And Rode makes a microphone that you can plug right into the Osmo, and it even clips right onto the Osmo, and it's fantastic.
So I've been playing with the Osmo, and there's a couple things. One thing that for my use at least, is I like to have it in my pocket, take it out, and not have to hook it to my phone. Just use it directly to that tiny little screen. And nowadays, for tiny things, I need glasses.
I'm with you. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Exactly.
Don't feel alone, Sean. Don't feel alone.
That's new. It's in the last year for me, so this is all new to me. But it sucks. Like looking at that little screen, I'm like, I can't even tell if it's on the right thing.
Don't feel alone.
I've done so much footage with my Osmo Pocket, and I'm looking at the ground or looking at the from head shot up. I've done it so many times because I cannot see. The problem is sometimes I carry something like this around with me to go and put the Osmo and the mobile together.
Yeah.
But it's just annoying to get this thing out. If they could have worked out a way of making it just a little bit bigger on the screen, I would have been right.
I would have been fine with the Osmo being twice as wide, to be honest. It still would have fit in my pocket just fine.
Yeah, and then it would have more battery life.
That's a good point.
Absolutely. Make the handle as narrow as it is already today. you have a big bulby bit in the middle where the screen is and a little bit more battery space, no problems.
Yeah. And interchangeable batteries. Interchangeable batteries.
That would be actually. I think that would be great because I just went to Universal Studios with the family and I did a camera shootout at Universal Studios in front of everybody. It's the weirdest thing filming a video like that in front of hundreds of thousands of people walking around. But the results aren't what I thought they would be. The camera that I thought was going to win didn't. It should be up by the end of the week.
It's funny. You look at the Osmo Pocket and people were speculating before it was released that it was going to be the plug-in module, a camera module in the Mavic 2 before it was released, Mavic 2 Pro.
I remember that.
Yeah. It would have been such a cool design if they had have done something like that. But you've got the compromise of the extra weight of the screen, and then you can't make the screen bigger. You know,
Do you remember
its body geometry looks close though.
It does. Do you remember the pictures that leaked of the Mavic 2 with that sitting next to it? And we all thought that was a removable camera, but it was actually the Osmo Pocket the whole time.
And I bet you some designer in DJI is going, "Oh,
yeah,
yeah, right,
yeah."
Well, now that I've heard all the exciting news and I've got to see, I mean, I've waited all night for Brian to come on, you know, because he's so special.
I'm not special, Lloyd. I just know the right people.
Yeah, he's so special. Bless his heart.
I just figured out a way to get in. I just figured out a way to get in with the right guy that has the right tools. That's it.
Brian, you got to show me that one more time because I posted that video a couple days ago and I got like these people hating on me for like saying, "Oh, it's not that. You're wrong. You shouldn't be posting that."
And I really hate to. I shouldn't have did what I did a while ago. Because I know my ass is going to be in the ringer probably Friday or Monday already from the 3 hours of live streaming I did a while ago. And then, you know, DJI is watching, dude. Trust me, because I put out a Phantom 5 video.
And DJI is not paying attention to me, Brian.
Oh, stop it. You're the one that's always saying they're watching in all your live streams. So DJI called me, you know, they emailed me and wanted my phone number and they called me from California. It was one of their directors of enterprise out there. And he said, "Hey man," he said, "what are you doing? You're crashing." And I said, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Well, your video you just put out last night. We had a board meeting about you this morning." And Mel heard the conversation.
Yep.
I let Mel listen to the conversation. And they said, "We had a board meeting about your YouTube channel this morning." And he said, "You know, you got everybody messed up right now because you just put that fake Phantom 5 video out. And, you know, you've got
it was the Phantom 4 Enterprise.
Yeah. And he said, you got 1,300 subscribers. And he said, I guarantee you 1,290 of those guys are all serious enterprise drone people. And now they're going to lose respect for you whenever you start making, you know, Ghost Rider videos and unicorn videos. And, you know, we were looking at making you a KOL, which is a key opinion leader. And for the enterprise side where I'm plugged in with all the power companies." And he said, "So now we're kind of scratching our heads about this." And I let Mel listen to the 15-minute conversation. He basically, in the nicest, most condescending way, asked me to take that video down. Did he not, Mel?
Yeah.
Wow.
He did everything but say it would be in your best interest to pull that video off your channel.
It's very interesting you guys say that. I don't know how long you guys followed my channel, but when the original Mavic came out, I posted some videos on that. And when the Air came out, I had a defunct controller that was just beeping and beeping and beeping. And I did videos on that, showcasing a conversation I had with the customer support that was 2 hours. It was 2 hours with this guy who couldn't even figure out how to make the thing stop beeping. And the head of DJI customer support in China called me. They called me directly and offered me money to take my video down.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
So my comment of DJI is watching is really true, because when Brian was on that phone call, that guy admitted that they have a room full of people that do nothing but scan YouTube videos.
Oh, I believe it. And that is probably why they will not send me products to review, because I'm a little too honest, I guess.
Yeah, but you know what? I think a lot of the rumors about the Phantom 5 is what brought about the denials from Adam Lisberg, where he basically said, no, the Phantom line is not dead. That only happened after people started stirring the pot. They're definitely watching.
Yeah, and you know, I saw that.
Absolutely, they're watching. And we all know the Phantom line is probably dead because DJI said that they listed the Phantom 4 on their end of life list.
Yeah.
Well, the
There's
Phantom
not-
4 is dead. That was going to happen regardless. The problem is the Phantom 5 only had a shelf life of 4 or 5 months from launch to death, and the only reason that it had that death was because of the the financial stuff with their staff getting kickbacks from the suppliers. So
it's like you and I talked about. They've got to do all that rebuilding of intellectual property people. Who knows who all they've lost?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if
Good
you
night,
make it,
good night,
if you make
good night,
it,
Chris Hope. Good night, Chris Hope. Thank you for coming in, buddy.
Chris.
Thank you for doing all the posts. I appreciate it.
see you, Chris.
Absolutely, yes.
If you make an assumption, right? They had the what's the word? Not espionage. The financial backhanded payments or whatever, right?
Hey,
And then
can you
kickbacks.
guys pick up this on my microphone?
What's going on out there? Just
Yeah.
depends on from your perspective how you want to run your YouTube page. Is it if you want regulations and stuff that isn't faster, if you want to focus on stuff that's on the market today. We have no right to tell you what to do or how to do that.
and
I reach out and let you know.
I understand that, and I really appreciate your standpoint. And I know that professionally that you guys have to be careful about talking to people and saying how you feel about things. But to just clarify with you, I do have. I mean, my YouTube channel has not been something that I have really focused on a lot. I mean, lately I have, but 6 or 8 months or a year ago, I was flying an M210 for power line inspection on a 6-day-a-week basis, and all enterprise products, which I've got pretty much everything that you guys have ever put out. But doing that for Duke Energy and FP&L down here in Florida. That's where I started meeting people that was in the YouTube community, and they're saying, hey, look, you do have a YouTube channel, you're putting a few videos out, and it was just basically like flying videos. So I started doing.
Let me fast forward it to him.
That's where I'm at, and that was the.
As the enterprise space is so new, we don't really have key opinion leaders per se in the enterprise space, like we do, like you say, with the Osmos and with the consumer stuff, and with guys like Casey Neistat and those types of guys.
Right.
So we appreciate your feedback on that front, and we'll I'll pass your information over to our social team to keep an eye on you and keep you in the loop. And you've got my email now to send me any sort of interesting stuff that you're working on. We always love, like you say, with Duke Energy or any of those sorts of projects that you're working on.
This is DJI talking to me in the nicest way possible, asking me to take my video down.
Yeah, take your video down. Yeah.
What was the video? I missed it.
It was the Phantom 5 / Phantom 4 Enterprise video. It was only up for 24 hours, and then I took it down. I deleted the video.
Huh.
And it had 1,100 views in like 10 hours. And what it was me talking about them pulling the Phantom 4 Enterprise or Phantom 4 Pro version 2 off the shelf. And the reason why they done that was because they started making. Remember when they came out with the Phantom 4 RTK?
Mm-hmm.
So when that happened, they retrofitted the Phantom 4 that they already had on the shelves. They put the RTK stuff in it. They put it back out because they had a parts and supplier problem. So they were using what they had on the shelf to make an RTK unit. And the little antenna that they put on top of the Phantom 4 is the same exact antenna that came out on the new version 2 M210 just a couple of months ago. It's just painted white. They got rid of the big puck style, and now they have the little, it looks like a shot glass. And so I was in the loop with all that with my enterprise dealer, and I went on there talking about them going with, Phantom 4 Enterprise products, and that the Phantom 5 was dead. It wasn't happening. you know, the 250 some thousand views of Phantom 5 videos coming up next, release dates, critical information, and all that was all BS.
Yeah.
And it had 1,100 and some views in like 10 hours. 24 hours later, DJI emailed me wanting my phone number.
Yep.
And I recorded the phone call.
Smart.
Hey, Brian, while I've got you here, I need to ask you to confirm or deny. Now, they are coming out next week because the guy who cleans the bathrooms at DJI told me. The Inspire 3 Mini 2, correct? That's coming out next week, right?
No.
Week after?
No.
The Inspire 3 Mini 2?
The Inspire 3 will probably be out later this year, towards the end of the year.
What about the Mini 2 version?
No. What we've got to look forward to next week.
He is totally.
He's in it. Yeah, he's in it.
He got you, Brian. He got you.
Brian, that's a line of bull that I fed to the Unicorn Channel.
Yeah. No, what's coming out next week is this camera, and then, and I will, and you know, bullet flush or not, I will confirm this on YouTube Live, and DJ can call me tomorrow because they have my phone number now. They got a new drone, and it's a hybrid between a Spark and a Mavic Air. It's got folding arms, and it's quieter. It's not as loud as the Spark was. The Mavic Air didn't do too well as far as sales. They actually sold more Sparks and more Mavic Pro 2s than they did Mavic Airs. So they kind of went with a Mavic Pro 2 camera on a little bit bigger. It has folding legs, longer. It's like a 30-minute flight time, better camera,
OcuSync.
and it's good. And you can get a smart controller package with it.
That's awesome. I just did a video on something about that a couple days ago. That video is done really well.
I
thought
flew
it was
that
Mavic
thing
Air too,
yesterday.
but it's not.
I got about 29 minutes of flight time with that yesterday.
That's
before
impressive.
it was whisked back into a little black case and taken back inside and put underneath the desk because some customers started showing up. But it's he called it a Spark Plus, but it's not a Spark Plus. Yeah. Well, version 2, or it's their new 2019 drone that they're going to release this year. It's a prosumer drone.
So instead of calling it the Spark or the Air 2, they're making up a new name for it, probably.
It's going to have a whole new, completely different name and everything, you know. But he just said, you know, this is your Spark Plus or your Spark version 2, and it's a little more square, and they have white body, you've got silver bodies, and that's what I was arguing with Droning On with a while ago, you know, because I wasn't going to talk about the camera. I was just going to BS about the drone a little bit, because it's still probably a month out or month and a half out before they get it all done. And so I was just ranting and raving, and I was ranting about the Phantom 5 Alive videos and my feelings. And then he got me started, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and bust the news out on this new camera, because he was saying, I actually have one, you don't. Well, I got one right here, you know, so what's up, you know?
At the end of the day, though, a new drone in that kind of category is cool. It's interesting. It'll be popular, but I'm still concerned about the top end of the market, where the Mavic Pro 2 is just not cutting it for so mapping and ortho work, and you're not going to go and buy an Inspire for some of that work. The Phantom being in its current state is, I think, a big concern for the industry, and we've just got to hope that DJI can sort out the problems they've had with their supplier promptly and get some new product back out on the shelf.
Well, from the conversations I've actually had with DJI this year, or in the last year, you know, last year and this year, is, you know, 95% of their attention is on enterprise right now.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. Absolutely agree with you. Fine. There's two questions, and I asked this on someone else's channel the other day. What is the what of what's coming around the corner? What's it going to look like? Is it a Phantom 4 Pro V2A, or is it a Phantom 5? What's the relative difference, and the when? And the challenge is, with the existing 4 V2 off the shelf, it's a big hole.
Yeah, they're going to fill that gap. I think they're probably going to fill that gap with the Inspire 3, because it's going to be able to carry the payloads and it's going to be able to, you know, kind of supplement what the Phantom 4, you know, it's not going to be top.
I don't
top
think that'll
shelf.
fill the gap. I don't think that'll fill the gap. Just my view. It's
Right.
The Inspire series is too much next level. They need something still in the Phantom series to replace what's missing.
Yeah, I think that from what I've seen on the shelf and from, you know, from my distributor, it's like, you know, in the latter part of 2019 and 2020, what we're going to see is we're going to see this new drone that's coming out. That's, you know, it's a hopped up version of the Spark, and then you're going to see the Mavic 2 Pro, and then you're going to see the Inspire 3 or whatever they may call it, and that'll be like their three main drones besides like the M210 and the M600, which they're replacing the M600 also. But they'll have like three main drones. They'll have this action camera, the Osmo, and then of course, you know, they got the gimbals. And I don't know if you guys have heard any of the buzz about the new Hollywood Cinema gimbal. Have you heard about that yet?
I have not.
It's $5,000. It's like $4,900, $4,800, but it looks like a VHS camera. It's about that size. And the X7, the Zenmuse X7 and the X5S goes on it, but it goes on it inverted. And so it's battery included. It's got all the SSD hard drives built into it and everything. And you can plug into it HDMI out to TVs. And it's made to put on like a dolly or a jib or, you know, and it's so you get the stabilization from the X7 gimbal. But this pack unit is probably maybe, I don't know, about the size of a 6-pack or something. It's like I said, a VHS camera. That should probably in the next month or so, but it's geared towards the big Hollywood cinema guys.
I'll tell you where you need to ask your contacts a question. NDI and that kind of top end would be a must. Whether or not they're going to do that yet or not, that'd be a good question.
NDI would be a great plus for that.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. No one in Hollywood uses HDMI. No one in Hollywood wants to use SDI anymore. It's very expensive to maintain. NDI just makes sense.
Yeah.
So, and with that said, guys, I need to go to bed.
Bye, Lloyd.
Time
Bye-bye.
for a nana
Goodbye.
nap. Time
Good
for a
night,
nana
Lloyd.
nap.
Good night.
Hey, it's middle of night for me. Well, it's not. but-
10:30.
Yeah, I know. I got
Lloyd,
up at
sorry.
like
Lloyd, sorry we drug you out of bed to play with Greg's broken program.
yeah, I know
Broken
exactly.
program.
It didn't work.
Yeah, all right.
You know.
Okay,
No.
time to go back to Judy.
All right. And Brian, just so you know, I'm thinking about you.
I like the way you said that, Lloyd. And Brian, just so you know, I'm thinking about you.
Anyways, guys, I gotta
He
go.
did say that very sensual, didn't he?
Yeah, well,
He did.
yeah.
He did.
I'm thinking
Well,
about
Brian.
Where's your little Elmo puppet at?
you. Oh, don't bring out Mr. Nightstick. No.
Mr. Nightstick.
Hi, Brian. You want to come out and play?
All right. Exactly where did the puppet touch you?
Bye, Lloyd.
Bye, Lloyd.
Good night, Lloyd.
Show has definitely descended.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
It's out of focus.
Close the robe. Close
Yeah.
the robe and say good night.
Good night, Lloyd.
Good night.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Oh my God.
So so we all need to monetize our channels, that way we can all give back to the drone community. I got that out a while ago.
Yeah.
Get those watch hours in. I'm like 400 hours away from 4,000, and
Oh my
almost
God.
I got
Greg.
1392 in subscribers. So if I can get some super chats going on, and that's what I was saying on my live stream a while ago. I'm gonna start giving back you know, maybe go meet up with some guys and do some collabs and take some of this gear that I can get from my supplier and hook up. And, you know, like right now, I mean, if I was near anybody, like we could be filming with this camera and then wait till it's released and then be like, look what we had a week ago.
If you're ever in Colorado and you mountains, I'm down for that. I love doing collabs.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, have you got any playlists and all of that kind of stuff set up?
Yeah, I've got like 30 videos on my playlist out of like the 40 that I've ever uploaded. So, but that's what I was going to do is just go to playlist and then just like let it all run, you know.
Ask your friends. I mean, tell people, come and watch my back catalog. I'm only 150 odd away, so feel free to come and check out my playlist. Subtle hint, I'd love to watch some of your old videos. That'd be absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got you. Yeah, just let it play and go mow the grass or something, you know, lay your tablet down, let it run.
I want to watch that content intently. I want to make sure I don't miss anything.
Yeah. I mean, I've got good views on my, I mean, like 15,000, 10,000, 6,000. I mean, I get good views on my videos, but, you know, they're only like 3 minutes long. And a lot of people, you know, they watch a minute and a half, 2 minutes of them. And, you know, but I've only been doing the YouTube thing for 6 months. And, you know, the stuff that I've put out there has not really been, you know, like I haven't put like the, you know, the big swag touch on it all. I've just kind of, you know, thrown stuff together really quick on my laptop at the kitchen table. And, you know, I've got epidemic sounds. And, I'm right now, I'm kind of like Tri-Cities, like between Virginia, West Virginia, and Tennessee.
Gotcha.
But, you know, I have a house in Florida, so I stay down there sometimes. Like if I'm doing power work, I work down there. And then like this time of year, I usually go back to the union and do project management for union companies.
Well, then this goes to any of you guys. If you're ever up in the Colorado mountains and you want to get together and do some flying, filming, some collab work, I'm all about it. I've got some beautiful scenery where I'm at. It's just beautiful.
I do. I want to come out there so bad, but I'm afraid if I do, I'll be tempted to test some of those edibles.
There is probably every other corner they have some of those stores.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to come back to work and try to figure out how to pass a drug test to keep my job. You know, I'll go out there eating brownies and cookies and stuff. You know.
Yeah, that's an interesting point because it's legal while you're here. You know.
Yeah.
That happened to me yesterday. I pulled into a place, had a big sign on it, said smoke shop. So I pulled in there and asked for a carton of cigarettes, and the guy says, that's the wrong kind of smoke.
Yeah.
You know, I got to be honest.
Beautiful places to go for collab. Come on, guys. Come down under. I'd love for you all to come down here and have some fun filming.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'll get bit by some poisonous spider and die.
You know what? I mean, I know that like we've got the spin up thing to go to and all that, but I think that what we should do, and it may take a little bit of planning and a little bit of time and money, but I think that we should, like the drone community that does the spin up thing and the fly-ins and all that, we should try to plan something like, you know, Big Sky, Montana, or Jackson Hole, Wyoming, or you know,
Jackson Hole.
somewhere just amazing like that.
Awesome.
Where we could all go
snowboard,
fly drones and get footage. And
we don't want to freeze our gonads off, Sean.
Well, I mean, we can go in the summertime. It's beautiful out there, you know.
No. If we go to Jackson Hole, the mountain has to be open. I have to ride that mountain.
You know, Big Sky would be incredible. Or Jackson Hole. You know, maybe even go up to like Darby or Blackfoot, Montana, or something.
Summit County, Colorado, right there. You've got all 4 ski resorts right here within 15 minutes. Yeah. You got a lake. You got all kind of, and I'm based. I've got my studio.
Sean, some of us are old fat guys. We don't ski.
Yeah, but you can come in the summer. Come in the summer.
All I can say is literally this is the backyard of my house. I literally look out there every day. I walk out there. So you guys have got to come down under, and this is where you need to be.
That would be awesome.
Hold on. I'm going to show you. Give me a second. I'm going to pull up a picture of my backyard.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Is there any way you can type something in the chat so people can put can see where your channel is?
Yeah, say hello in the chat, Brian, so people can see your channel.
Let me see. So I need to go to YouTube on my phone, I guess.
No, right there on your laptop.
All right. What do I do?
Do you have YouTube open on your laptop where you can see the
No.
chat?
No.
Oh, well, then you can do it on the phone. Go look at the
They
stream on
should
your
be able to do it on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there's my backyard.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
incredible.
that's like 5 minutes from my house.
So that's 5 minutes. I'm literally living on the river, so I get to go out the back and throw it off the balcony. It's beautiful.
Well, I mean, this
But
is
not saying-
this
not
is what
saying
it
this
looks
is
like
not beautiful.
at
Yeah.
my house too. Hold on, I gotta
Yeah.
figure out how to turn this off.
This is what I need to do right here. Let me get this open.
There we go. I think that's right. No, that's not right. Boom. All right.
Okay, you guys are doing all that. I'm going to share this one right here, and I'm going to put that up so everybody can see it.
This is my backyard. Can you see that? Is that up, or is it just down in the chat, down in the bottom?
No, it's up.
Is it up?
Yeah, that's literally on the back porch.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice, bro.
So my backyard is better than yours is the new title of this stream.
My back porch.
Hey, Sean
Yes.
and Greg and everybody, this image is a still from a video that I did. Look at all the birds flying around my drone.
Oh, that's great.
Is that the one you did out by the dam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where we're gonna have the YouTube meet here.
Okay.
That's
Show you
Jackson
this one.
Hole.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go to Jackson Hole for a while. All right, so that is literally my backyard. That's straight up above my house.
Thomas, I had Ken's eyes on both of my drones I flew that day. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's Lake Dillon, and the tattoo studio is down the road on the right, and we could close it and turn it into a video production studio while everybody was here.
That'd be cool.
All right, how do I turn this off?
All right, guys, listen. I hate to run and cut you guys down to 3 people, but I'm 3 hours away from the house. It's 11:40 my time. I've been here for an hour and a half. I'm gonna drive with my laptop here and live in the dark and all that. So I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna get on the road. I'm gonna get home and unpack this truck. I'll probably get there about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and then get on Friday, which is actually 4 hours. I got to be in Tennessee, so I've got to drive another 4.5 hours to Tennessee on Friday morning, and then I'll be in Tennessee in the Smoky Mountains all weekend until Sunday, and then I'll be back in Virginia on Sunday night. So I got a lot of driving to do. I got like another 1,000 miles to drive in the next 3 days. So I'm gonna.
And you're going the opposite direction to Ken. He's leaving Tennessee for a week. So you're chasing him away.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm gonna try to get some really good footage with these couple of toys I got here this weekend in the Smokies, and then whenever the big reveal happens next week, then I've got some footage already that it's already put together, and I can just release it, and just set it up to release the same day as the launch.
That's the way you get the views. That's the one reason that I want to get this stuff early, is so I can actually have time to make cool videos with it prior to release.
Yeah, because if you don't, there's already like 18 people in the country right now that's got that camera, and they've already been filming with it for the last week or two, and they're waiting for the day to let it go, and they're gonna have 100,000 views on it the day they release
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of these guys, you know, like iPhone Doe's got one. You know,
Oh, I
that
found
guy's
those
got.
great.
Yeah, he's great. I mean, he'll have 100,000 views in the first 3 hours of releasing that video.
I wish they would stick one with somebody who actually does action stuff. That's what they need to do. Hopefully they did.
Yeah.
Because I don't do
And that's
action
why
stuff.
you've
I
got to
do
come
drone
to
stuff.
Australia. That's why you've got to come to Australia. You know, we've got the beautiful beaches and, you know, places for action.
How far are you from the beach?
About 10 minutes,
Oh,
if that.
I used to want to surf Australia so bad.
Well, Brian,
Hey,
thank
Brian.
you for all
Oh,
the
that's
information you gave
beautiful.
us tonight. That's awesome.
Thanks for coming in, Brian.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'd like to see everybody, you know, work together, and I think that's what we ought to do instead of trying to be, you know, I don't believe in that whole, you know, me thing. I try to share as much as I can, when I can, and what I can, and you know, it's good that we can all get on here like this and collab and talk about things, and even, you know, whether we have them or we don't, it's good to put our minds together. And if, you know, really and truthfully, if DJI would watch and listen, which they claim they do, but if they would really put some money into some of the stuff that we've been asking for and complaining about for a long time, because we're out here doing it every day, they would have some amazing products. They'd have to spend some money, but they would have some amazing products.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
You know, that was one of the things that was said to me about the Phantom 5, you know, was it was talked about, but the amount of money that DJI would have to put into just cost of building a Phantom 5 with interchangeable lenses and making it IP43 and extending the flight times, and, you know, just everything, that it just wasn't, at the moment, it wasn't cost effective. I mean, they said that from the horse's mouth. It's not cost effective for us to pile millions of dollars into a Phantom 5 right now with, you know, several different lenses, when we've got X7s and X5s, and we don't want to kill our Inspire 2 line. And, you know, that's literally what the guy told, word for word.
Hey, Brian, before you go, I got a question for you. So I've been throwing out the name, the Osmo Go, because it's sort of a jab at GoPro.
Yeah.
But is the rumor that it's the Osmo Sport? Is that the true name?
No.
No?
No, there's no Osmo there.
Okay.
Osmo GoPro.
That's what I was saying. If it was the Osmo Go, it'd be like putting a knife in the side of the ribs of GoPro there. Little twist.
Yeah.
It's a good idea though.
And if they, you know, if they call it that, DJI can send me royalties. That would be nice.
DJI Action Cam, if anything.
I got to disappear as well, guys. I got to go and film some stuff. So
I'm being called to go tuck the little one in to bed. So
have a good night, Sean. Have
Mel,
a good day, Greg.
You could do me a favor, Mel, and when you get time, maybe go back in the description and put a link to everyone was in the chat tonight, their channels. I would love to go through and see who I'm not following, so I can give you guys a follow.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can do that.
If not, you know, I'll find you sooner or later.
We'll find you. We'll find you.
All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful night.
That's kind of technical
Nice
for
to
a
meet
guy
you,
like
Sean.
me, but you know.
All right, see you guys later. It was awesome.
Nice to meet you, Sean. Nice to meet you, Brian.
You too. All right, guys.
You too.
Have a good one. Good night.
See you later.
All right.
Have a good one. See you guys.
See you guys.
Yeah, where do I hang up from this Fandangle contraption?
All you got to do is close the browser, Greg.
That'll do. Okay. See you. Bye.
Have a good night.
See you, Greg.
All right. Well, I think that's going to about wrap it up because
I think that will. Hey,
pretty
good show
much
tonight,
everybody's
Mel.
leaving.
Good show.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Mel said, "Is that on DJI app?" Won't know yet, Night Train. I don't know that answer.
It was really good to have Brian in.
Yeah.
And showing, he gave us a little snidbit of a.
Yep.
Yeah, that was cool.
You know, I don't like to reveal my sources, but sometimes he is my source, and I pretty sure that it's reliable.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep.
Thanks, Bob. Good night, Jody. And I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed to your channel, so I just now did that.
Oh, that's all right, Mel.
I'm gonna after this.
I know you've been jumping around a lot.
Yeah,
going back and forth.
After this post, I'll go back and try to put a link to everybody's channel in it. Yeah, don't you have to get up at like 3 a.m. there, Sonari, to go to work tomorrow, or are you off tomorrow? But yeah, I'm enjoying my time out here in California on this job. It's a cool ass job, that's for sure.
I gotta say, Mel, I'm envying you with what you're doing out there. That is really cool. That is really cool.
Brian mentioned something a little bit ago about the cameras that DJI has, like X7s and so forth.
Right.
A month ago, DJI did not have an X7.
No, not till now. Yeah.
No, they made it. Precision Hawk, the company I'm working for,
right,
bought every single X7 DJI had on their hands.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Rick, that's cool. Thanks.
Night, Rick.
Yeah. Because we're flying Inspire 2s with X7s and some X5s, but most of them are X7s. But yeah, Precision Hawk bought every single one of them.
So, are you? I don't know if you can say or not. Are you doing assessment from the fires or?
I've been in one area where there was severe fire damage. Yes.
Right.
Okay. Trees, wooded areas, out in the mountains.
Right.
Yeah. Places where the only place they could fight a fire would be with aircraft.
Okay.
Because the terrain is just insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I know you were up by Donner Pass, and you were up by Orville.
We were up there for a couple days, and now I'm in Auburn, which is about 40 miles or so out of Sacramento to the east.
Right. Between, was it Truckee?
Yeah, that's where we were on Donner Pass. We were in Truckee.
Up by Truckee, yeah.
That's another hour and a half or so east of me.
Okay.
Something like that. But I just noticed that YouTube must have unsubbed me. Oh yeah, that happens, Mike.
I get that all the time. Even
well, I know
with
I
your
channel. Your channel.
With your channel, I had to resub and click the bell.
Yeah.
It was about a month ago. I had to do it. Yeah.
I won't know yet. I don't know yet, Sonari, if I'm working tomorrow or not. So far, it's kind of funny. All last week, the assignments that we had, we being my pilot and I, was already covered by other teams.
Mm-hmm.
So we never flew a single day last week. We were gonna fly Friday, and we couldn't get the compass to calibrate on the drone because of where we were, so it would not take off. So that day turned into a wash. Then they gave me Saturday to take him to the airport because he had to fly back to Virginia on Saturday. So Monday through Friday, including Saturday, I never flew a single mission.
Yeah.
And then this week, because my pilot went back home, I've not had a pilot, so I've not had a mission to fly yet this week. So I've not flown in 6. Today's Wednesday, right?
6 days.
Well, 6 days last week, 3 days this week, so a total of 9 working days I've not flown.
So they try and pair you up?
Yeah, it's a 2-man crew.
Right.
You got a pilot and a camera operator.
And a camera, yep.
Yep. And the company is Precision Hawk that I'm flying for. They pay for the hotel. They pay for the food up to $55 a day. And I booked the hotel through their travel site. And so the only thing that's out of my pocket is my food, and then I get a reimbursement on that.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So do you get a per diem too, or?
No, well, that's it. $55 a day.
That's $50. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice to meet you also, Thomas. Thomas,
yeah. And I get paid whether I fly or not.
Well, yeah, you're there on
Yeah.
their dime.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
whether they have you fly or not. That's
I get minimum 8 hours a day. So
nice.
So that kind of helps, that even though and right now we're in a kind of a transition mode, I guess I'd say. So
right.
I can't say a whole lot because it was funny. The very first day of training, when we all showed up for the very first day and we all met each other and we met our instructors that were going to be teaching us for 2 days and all that. There was just a room, a conference room in a hotel with a bunch of tables, and there was enough chairs and tables for each of us to sit at, and at each of our stations was an NDA. The very first thing we did very first thing we did that morning was sign an NDA.
You cannot post this on your YouTube. You can't do this. You can't do that.
Nope.
Yeah.
You can't talk about it. You can't. Even if some of the residents in the area that we've been, we had to step around telling them exactly what we were doing.
Right.
Yeah. And they gave us specific instructions. If you're approached by news media, don't say things like no comment. Just tell them, we're supposed to refer you to these people here. They handle all of the media stuff.
You have the handler. You have your own handlers.
Yep.
You have to talk to. Yep.
But yeah, good night, Rick. But it's been interesting. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of different things, and it's fun. I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Well, I'm sure. God, it's got to. I envy you. Like I said, I envy you. No, I do.
Well, I never thought in a million years that I would end up in this position. I thought I'd be flying under my own LLC somewhere, around the house, or going down to Texas, or doing jobs, under my own flag. This fell in my lap, and I'd have been foolish not to take it.
Yeah. Yeah, when you first mentioned it, I was like, oh, God, I wish I had my 107. Because I would have applied for it. I would have applied.
Sure. Hey, hang on just a minute. Let me, I'm going to do something. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody that's still in chat, because I'm going to end the stream.
All right.
And you can stay right where you're at for a minute.
All right.
So good night, Sonari. Good night, Rick. Mike B, if you're still there, good night. Sonari, do you have to work in the morning? Why are you still up?
Yeah, I'm surprised she's still on.
Yeah. She's on Central Time, so it's 11 for her, and she usually gets up about 3:30. So
11 for me. I got to get up in the morning too, but I'll be right.
Thanks, Thomas. Thanks, Bob. Night Train Exploration. Everybody, good night. Thank you very much. I'm going to push the button right there that says stop broadcast.